My name is Dino Valdez, and I am the founder of Heavenly Dogs, or the HD Collective. We're a multidisciplinary art and design collective, specializing in anything from graffiti to graphic design, automotive design, and industrial. Derek Weaver founded the GRCC with Syntex about a year ago. Last summer, I think, was the first year. And ever since then, I've been plugging away with my group and along with a bunch of other designers and artists, fine artists and graffiti artists alike. Detroit is in a new era. It's starting to go back to like a Renaissance era where people are more involved and take an appreciation for artisanship and like quality of handmade crafted goods. So art is finding a new place in the Detroit community. From, I don't know, from an economic perspective, it seems to be boosting our system, and people are appreciating art for value, like a currency, you know. I think art is going to definitely change the way that we all think in Detroit, and it's finding a new place for us. As artists, we're starting to be able to make a living off of it, and people are appreciating what we do and are willing to pay us for it. So. I think, for good reasons, there's a lot of people who are naive as to why graffiti is the way it is. People don't understand that it was one of the first ways of expression of urban culture. It was a way to say, this is who I am. I don't feel that significant, but I will show you how big of a person I am. Kids were like, let's take the power into our own hands to show that we exist, you know? And I think a lot of people are not aware of that, and so when they see these paintings on buildings, they just assume that it's some rebellious kid who has no intentions on becoming somebody that matters in the real world. And as far as how the GRCC is changing that perspective, I think it's shedding a new light to show that these graffiti artists, these vandals, are artists. They're no different than anyone else who went to school and paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to just do the same thing. This is just our way of doing it. So I think the best way to, in the future, is to help shed light on that, is to have people come down here and see the different things that are happening in Detroit and understand and grasp that culture. I think the more GRCC-like projects, Arson Capital projects, and Heavenly Dogs projects, and anything that anyone's willing to do in the name of graffiti art, because it's not graffiti, it'll really open eyes, and people will become more comfortable and accepting of the styles of painting.